What's going on? So one of my very first videos had to do with a change that I saw, and it was more of a personal Mandela effect type description, and it was something that I recognized had changed, and it was how people were acting, and it was specifically the words people spoke in a certain specific situation. Okay, so I registered it in my mind a long time ago when it happened. So in the year 2008, I was working in retail and I noticed that one day it hit me. It's like I bumped into someone and they said, "You're okay." I was like, didn't think anything of it at first, but then I was like, hmm, yeah, that's curious. I'm used to people saying, "Excuse me" or "I'm sorry." That's what people would say if they inadvertently bumped into me, or if I inadvertently bumped someone. "I'm sorry" or "Excuse me." Those are the ones. "I'm sorry." It was common. And so anyway, the "you're okay" thing was a little different. Again, I didn't think a lot of it. I mean, what the hell? People are different. Different people, different personalities, different cultures, all that stuff. So anyway, I gotta sneeze, but um, so anyway, later that day, I was watching customer shopping, and somebody bumped into somebody else, and they said, "You're okay," and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" At that time, I had awareness that there were such things as parallel realities. I also had awareness that not only were there parallel realities, but human beings can move into them without their knowledge of doing it. So that was already on my radar. So I was like, huh, interesting. I wonder if this is one of those scenarios. From that point on, my experience in life is that it is common and typical to say that's okay, you're all right, something like that when you bump into someone. And when I put that video out, I had people commenting about how they never really noticed, but then all of a sudden they were paying attention, and that's what was being said. More even better was that they were saying that they themselves were saying those words after bumping into someone, and they did a double take, like, why did I just say that? So anyway, people, a lot of criticism too. That video, had it for one of my early videos. It had a decent amount of views. Mandela effect was new, and this was one of those unusual, more unique Mandela effect situations. So people were watch this video, and then there was plenty of criticism, like culture and people change. It's like, really, dude, like the times change. One of my main points is that it literally happened overnight. Like my whole life, it was one way, and then all of a sudden, on a certain day, it was different, and it was different from then on. So yeah, so that's just a follow up to one of my earlier videos where I'm trying to explain it just a little bit more clearly. All right, guys.